Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. If you're here for another video from another video of mine, or you're just coming back to my channel, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin. I like to talk all things beauty, makeup, as well as entertainment on my channel. So I do makeup videos, I do movie review videos or TV show review videos, and I also do a combination of those where I do get ready with me talking about some different shows. So if you like things like that, definitely check out some videos in the description box below, as well as my social media. You guys can follow me on my Instagram. It is in the description box. So today, guys, I wanted to just come on here and do a really quick video because today was quite a long day for me. I actually went to a march downtown for Juneteenth, which is celebrating the day that slaves found out they were free from the Emancipation Proclamation. And so this is a great day to celebrate. But there was a race downtown. It was a joining of all different churches, and we were just racing against racism, against injustice, against prejudice, all that stuff, and just praying against it and just marching against it. I'll try to pop maybe a video, a short clip in of the march and everything.
No peace! No peace! No peace!
It was amazing, but it was quite a long day. But I'm so glad I was able to get out and at least do one march, because I haven't really been to any, because I have family members with prior health concerns, and with COVID going on, it wasn't really opportune for me to get out there. So I've been doing donations, donating money, signing petitions, donating money to different organizations, bail funds, but as well as donating to my church, because they do a lot of mission things here in the city as well as all around the world. So that's my way of helping, was to donate and to sign petitions and to make videos. I have a video on my channel is talking about Black Lives Matter. So if you guys want to check out that video, I'll link that one up in the eye so you can check that video out as well. But I say all that to say we're not done with this conversation. We need to continue to fight for justice and continue to fight for Black Lives Matter. This is not just a moment. This is not just a phase. It needs to be a movement. This needs to be a lifestyle. It's not enough to just be not racist. You have to be anti-racist, and I think that's the most important point to hone in. And I'm glad I was able to combine my faith with that today. So even if you're not a Christian and you're watching this video, just know that where I stand is that Black Lives Matter, everywhere in the church and otherwise, everywhere in the world, Black Lives Matter. So just, if you can speak out about these issues, if you see this, and this video might not get a lot of views, but if you can share it, or you can speak out on your platforms and get those word out there. We need to be asking the important questions and fighting for the injustice that's going on to these minority people, Black people, indigenous people, any minority that's suffering from racism, prejudice. This is not right. Racism is not right. So that's my piece there. I'm going to continue to leave information for Black Lives Matter, how you can support, in the description box. Yeah, so that's it for that. I'm going to go ahead and go into what this video is about, and that is that I received my McGrath palette, the Divine Rose 2, and this is the 8th palette, I believe, the 8th big one, from her collection. So I got this one not the first time it was released, but when it was restocked, I went ahead and picked it up, because I wasn't going to buy this at first, because I've already got one big palette, and these are $125. This is really expensive, but I went ahead and I was able to get it on Affirm, which is like a payment type of thing. And so I'm paying 3 payments, which is so much more like sizable and doable for me. And so I was able to pick it up, paying about $45 for the first payment. And yeah, I got my palette now. So I'm super excited about this. I don't usually recommend doing like payment things especially for makeup products and stuff like that. I mean, if it's a small amount, but it can get into a snowball effect, and you can go overboard and get into debt, all that good stuff. I have a little bit of a shopping problem, and so that can get overboard very quickly. But I went ahead and got this because I did want to review it on my channel, and I also I've always said I want to do at least 2 of the big Pat McGrath palettes, and so I went ahead and bought this one. So This is the Divine Rose 2. It came in this cardboard packaging, super luxe. It has the little cord here. I am going to keep the packaging. I'm one of those people, about half and half. I keep about half of my packaging, like outer packaging, and then half of them I throw away. It depends on if like the design is actually printed on the palette as well, which this one is not. And although this black packaging is very like luxe and high-end and heavy and beautiful, I really love the artwork on the boxes. So I do keep the boxes for the Pat McGrath ones. So I have the palette here. It's super beautiful. Let me show it off. It is 10 shades, mostly rosy tone shades. We have some gold shades in here, neutral, but also some pops of color. And then we have those, of course, those special shades there. And I'll try to get this shown well on camera. I don't know how well it'll show up, but this shade right here is super beautiful. I actually had it on earlier. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through these shades and I will swatch them as we go along. So the first one we have is Skin Show Rose Opal. And I'll just swatch it right here on the arm. And so that's kind of a pretty, that almost looks like that has a shift to it. Let me try to get the, there it is on the arm. Then the next one underneath, so that one was Skin Show Rose Opal. Then this one down here is Extreme Burgundy. Pretty. And I really love pinky tones. I love pink eyeshadow, burgundy eyeshadow, super pretty. I'll put this one up a little. This one down here is super pretty. It's just not showing up really well on camera. That one's super pigmented. The next one is called Naked Blush, which is such a great name for that. I put this one on earlier before I went to the march and the rally, and it just was blending so beautifully into the crease. And it's such a pretty color, absolutely gorgeous. That one is super creamy too. It's very soft, such a pretty color. And then we have Divine Dusk right here. Again, this palette retails for $125, so quite pretty penny there. As you can see, that is very pigmented, very pretty color. Excuse my arm here. Moving right along, we have Elegance right here, and then right underneath that is Rose Seduction, this bright pink one. So again, Elegance, Rose Seduction. I'm going to swatch both of those. There is Elegance. Ooh, that is so pretty. That foiled, beautiful, like rose gold color. And then this one, Rose Seduction, is like a bright pop of pink there. We've got a beautiful color story going on so far. Then we have Bronze Rosé here and VR Sextraterrestrial. That's a mouthful, and that name is pretty cool. Okay, so Bronze Rose looks so pretty and very like glittery. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. That color is super pretty. And then VR Sextraterrestrial. I wore this all over the lid today. I just had to put that color on because it is like a multi-chrome. Not kind of, it is a multi-chrome. It has like green and pink and gold in there. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm probably not going to be able to catch it all on camera, but I'll try to get the best angles I can. But it just shifts and it's just absolutely gorgeous on the eye. Alright, the last two shades for this palette is going to be Gold Lust and Astral Pink Moon, which is also a pretty cool name. Most of these shades I have not touched until just now. Like I said, I did use 3 colors to do this eye look I have on right now, which is Faded, but I had this eye look on for the march that I went to today. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's like super glittery. Ooh, that's, oh wow. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Look at that. That is so pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, I did use this palette first time today, earlier, for my march, for my protest that I went to. And yeah, I really enjoyed it for the first impression. I'm gonna go ahead and do another look just on camera super quick, just something to just show you guys like the application and how smooth these go on and how they look on the eye. So, right, so I went ahead and primed my eyes. What I did was I just went ahead and wiped off the eye look I had from earlier. Like I said, I went on a march earlier. I didn't wipe off any of the face makeup, so excuse it if it looks really sort of like greasy and shiny and a mess now, but I was in the hot sun for hours marching and all this good stuff and doing all the good stuff, all the stuff out there at the march. So if the face makeup looks pretty bad, I apologize, but this is really about just the eyeshadows and how they perform. So I went ahead and wiped off that look from earlier, and I'm going to go ahead in and try something a little bit different. Since I'd already used 3 shades earlier, I used Naked Blush and Extreme Burgundy as well as VR Sextraterrestrial. I used those 3 shades earlier, so I might try some different shades right now. We'll see. I think I am going to hop back into the Naked Blush one because there aren't that many mattes in this palette. This one, Naked Blush, and then the Extreme Burgundy are the 2 mattes. There's not really any other options for matte. So I'm going to take that Naked Blush shade and just go into the crease with it. And I always like to use the mirror that's on the palette, which is why I enjoy palettes with mirrors. But it's not like a deal breaker if a palette doesn't have a mirror, because I can just pull out another palette and use that mirror. And I'm just going in a general shape of my eye. I'm not doing anything very structured, just kind of setting it into the crease and higher. And that blended so easily, like I don't even have to go back in. Like sometimes you have to go back in and blend. That was so creamy and easy, almost too easy, because I wasn't intending to go that high at first, but I'm gonna take it there. So I only dipped in twice for both eye, and you can see that pigment has showed up nicely. Really beautiful there. Again, we don't have that many matte shades, so I think I am going to take the Extreme Burgundy shade, which is that burgundy shade right there, and just put that a little bit on the outer corner, while, you know, not trying to create exactly the same look, but I do like to deepen out that outer V area there, so I'm going to deepen that corner out. And just blend it till you have a nice blend on the eye. Alright, now that I have the outer corners sort of deepened up where I want them to be, I'm going to go ahead and start playing with some other colors in here. I think I'm going to pop on that Rose Seduction color. That's a pretty color in this palette. Is that a matte or is it? I don't remember. It's kind of like a, yeah, like a shimmery, satiny type of shade. So I'm going to pop that onto kind of the middle of the eye, because I want to go in with some other colors as well. I want that foundation of that pink to really show through, because I love a pink eye. So I'm going to place that all in the center. I'm just taking a sort of, this probably is not the best brush for this. It's working though. It's working really well with this color and with this shade. And I'm just kind of blending it in. So I kind of do want a blendy type of shader brush here. And I'm taking it pretty far up. My eyes definitely do sort of deeply crease in, so I want to take it kind of up so that you can still see it. So I'm going to do that on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Alright, now that we have that pink in the center of both eyes, and I deepened out the outer corner just a tiny bit more and then blended in between those. Now I'm going to take this shade Astral Pink Moon right here. I swear I'm not capturing these colors on camera well. This is one of the special shades. There's always those 4 special shades in these palettes. I'm going to take that with my finger. It's super like glittery and Lord, beautiful shade. So I'm going to just place that on the eye. I'm not, I might put some glitter glue down just a little bit because this one is pretty glittery. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the NYX glitter glue and just sort of, let's do it like that, yeah. Put that on the eyes. Just a tiny bit because just to make sure it really sticks onto the eye and shows up really nicely. And then I'm just going to place that on there. Not just on the inner, but kind of going all the way to over that pink as well. Even though I didn't get glitter glue all over there. And that shade is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just kind of patting it on, but also kind of blending it just a tiny bit with my finger. And I'm going to just take a brush and just go over that. Just to make sure it looks flawless and beautiful. And that's just super beautiful. Alright, so let's see. Alright, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I could go back and do a little bit more blending and adding and whatnot, but I just want to keep it simple, and it doesn't matter if it's kind of a little messy, because it's just makeup and we can have fun with it. But I think the look overall is super beautiful. And just make sure it's nicely blended in right there. I'm not going to go on the lower lash and all of that because, like I said, I just wanted to show how these perform on the eye, show what you could do. You can get so creative. I think this is going to really inspire me a lot, even though the colors don't look all that special when you're first looking at it, maybe online or even just in the palette. But once you start to see the shifts in the glitter and like how you can transform, you know, this shade and that shade with all these other shades, it just really does inspire me. So I am super excited about this. I am glad I purchased it, even though I did have to do it with, you know, the payment split up in 3 payments. I definitely think it's worth it. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want me to do more videos with that palette, I definitely will. I think I'm going to do one anyways because I'm going to be doing a video with all black owned brands. So I'm going to probably feature that palette in that video because Pat McGrath is a black owned brand. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry to keep talking on and on. Just had to get a couple things off my chest and say those things at the beginning of the video. But thanks so much for watching. Definitely check out some other videos of mine in the description box, and I will see you guys in another video. Don't forget to like this video if you did like it. Just give it a thumbs up. That really does help me. It helps get my video out to others and help to spread it to other people, as well as just helps the overall statistics for my channel. And subscribe, you know, if you want to see more videos from me. I definitely do upload a couple times a week, about 3 times a week, so definitely subscribe and push the bell notification if you want to see some videos from me. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later.